I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. This is a 1985 Yamaha U3, which is 52 inches tall. Really, really good size. It is actually the largest that modern pianos are manufactured today. Of course, the old ones, and we've got them scattered throughout here. They're manufactured in that period, that earlier period prior to about 1930. They were manufactured up to 58 inches. But in the modern era, and really I'm referring to post World War II, 52 inches is about the limit. I've seen some as large as 54 inches, but that's very uncommon. So as far as the mass-produced pianos, this is the biggest they get. And as a general rule, the bigger the better. Everybody seems to, and by everybody I'm referring to in my community, the piano technician community, seems to really love 48 inches and above, which I totally agree with. Of course, I love little 45-inch pianos or 46-inch pianos as well, but kind of where I really feel like, okay, now here's a real piano that I could personally live with for the rest of my life. I kind of draw that line at 48 inches, 52 even, or 50 inches even better, and 52. Now there's some real potential there, some real power that you have behind your playing. Okay, so the number one selling piano of all time, from what I understand, what I've read, is the Yamaha U1, and this is kind of the big brother, the Yamaha U3. This is the big brother of the U1. So it's a very similar piano. When I work on it as a technician, when I play it as a musician, all things really point to that. As far as the craftsmanship, the design, the materials, it's basically identical to the U1, which is a phenomenal piano. I've worked on literally hundreds of them over the years, and U3s, hundreds of them as well. So Yamaha they have different tiers of pianos, at least now they do. At the time they didn't, but now they've got various tiers of quality, and the U series, so that's the U1 and the U3, that's the highest, that's the very best, and it shows. Okay, this particular piano cosmetically is in A+ condition. It's as if it's brand new, even if you were looking at it with a magnifying glass. I don't think you'd find a single scratch on it. So when I give a piano an A+, I don't say that lightly. Perfect condition, cosmetically. Keys, brass hardware, the finish, the pedals, everything is flawless. Okay, then on the inside is in excellent condition. It's of course all been refurbished. As a general rule, pianos, they have a good 25 years or so. This particular piano, of course, is 32 years old. So they have a good 25 years or so before they need to be refurbished, and then they've got another 25 or 30 years, and then they need another refurbishing. I mean, of course, that said, I work on pianos regularly that are quite a bit older than that all they've ever seen in their lifespan is tuning. But this one's had it. As far as it's had that 25-30 year mark refurbishing. So that's everything from fully cleaning the piano to aligning things, lubrication, tightening, full reshaping, voicing, regulation, alignment of the keys or leveling of the keys, regulation of things like the dip, the let off, the damper timing, the damper spoons, the blow distance, all of those things, the checking, all of those things have been completely taken care of on this piano. So it's as close to a brand new piano as you could possibly get for literally a fraction the price. So this, for somebody that wants a U3, and I do get quite a few people that insist on a U3 for good reason. This piano is a great candidate. So actually, I acquire these pianos. Usually, I'll acquire them, several of them at a time, and I get them in lots of I'll get both U1s and U3s. And when I first started doing that about 7 years ago or so, what I assumed was going to happen is all the U1s would go, and then I'd kind of have these stragglers of U3s sort of left behind. But actually the exact opposite happens every single time I acquire a new container full of pianos. The exact opposite. It's always the U3s that go first, and it's the U1s that are kind of that take a couple more months usually to sell than the U3s. So and just as a, I guess, FYI, this particular container of pianos that this one came in just barely came in, like what, about a week or two ago. So if that, it just barely came in. So right now we've got a number of them, but I suspect they're going to go relatively quickly if history is to be my guide. Okay. This sounds great. So, I mean, it's what you would expect. And just a really nice touch. Again, what you would expect entirely of a U3. I feel like playing it is almost an afterthought, sort of unnecessary, because it's just a given that all these U3s are just phenomenal instruments. It's an awesome piano. Yeah, the piano really speaks for itself, and frankly you can be pretty confident. I've sold so many of these and I've worked on so many of these, and they're just awesome pianos, and they don't have problems, and they just continue to sound so good and play so well for many years. I've personally seen it with my own eyes, personally felt it with my hands, heard it with my ears. They're awesome pianos. So come check it out for yourself. 1497 South State Street in Orem, or you can call the store at 801-701-0113. Thanks for watching.